All right, welcome everybody to round 2 of the Boston University Collegiate Cup. Try to shut down SEL on that ball with those hacks. But an interesting rotation coming out here. SEL going in, but Needs finds the first pick already. That's a Moira down. He finds 2. A support tank down for Roger Williams. That's a terrible start if you're Roger Williams. Needs 3 this team fight. And oh my goodness, he doesn't stop. And it looks like Northeastern yet again finding the first team fight win and the first point capture. Overtime will trigger. Needs dueling it out on the high ground. I'm a bot. Trying to set up for this EMP, but he falls off the map. They won't have the EMP for the fight. His quack gets taken out. Oh no, Hirsch finds a pick of his own, and it's all going downhill for Rogers Williams. Overtime is ticking down, and it looks like another 100-0 from Northeastern. They will take both rounds of BUCC, and they will take the first map win.
Paid off because they found the damage later on. But right back into it.
A very quick fight going on here. They really want to go as fast as possible, but Gold Dust planning to take on the Capital, and Kent State already has 2 on them, but Johnson and Wales comes back with 2 on their own, make that 3. The bongo is used, but it gets taken down immediately, but Kent State also making a stride of their own, finding 3 picks in the back. Shinobu just going to drop off for the reset, and it didn't look so good in the very beginning, but Kent State able to stabilize and stay in control of this point here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, well, when you have a great play like that, you can save your ultimates as much as you can. The bomb's still coming out as well, but Lord Hades is already dead.
He has another shatter, and it's even bigger. It finds 5 out of 6 for the side of JW Blue. Vortex, what are you doing? He falls, but it doesn't matter. All the impact he needed was already given, and another team fight from Kent.
We got 2 more fights here as the Dragon comes out early.
The Dragon comes out very early, and Vortex might be cut out here as the window comes out as well. Vixen will fall, and Mortality's traded on both sides, and it's a big slam, finding 3 of the 4 that are left for Kent State. All Solsta on the Reinhardt, able to find the perfect opportunity, uses Earth Shatter, and Johnson and Wales will finish King's Row with 38 seconds on the clock.
Oh, very effective as both windows come out early fight here.
Windows coming out back and forth. Immortality committed from Kent State very early, and it will lead to Gold Dust's demise. Vortex falls as well. The tire committed from Lord Hades will find Shinobu, but it won't be enough. Last fight, someone has to get on the point to trigger overtime as the bongo from Johnson and Wales comes out, and it will support the entire team. No one left for Kent State as Johnson and Wales will take map 2, and we will have ourselves a 3-map series. And JWU Blue able to come back, find that map win. I'm just excited to have a 3-map series. I think it's our first of the tournament so far. So I'm very excited to see what Kent State opts to choose map-wise. They're going to have to figure out what is working and what's not for them, and really stick to something that will eventually end in them coming out on top against JW Blue.
Yeah, I mean, there's just, it's so tough because of how dominant we saw Johnson and Wales on that double shield. Like what do you do? I mean, the map pools Havana, Dorado, and Watchpoint. So, I mean, Gibraltar, maybe you don't want to go to Havana. I can promise you that. Havana,
I think they're going to Havana.
Why do I talk, Jack? Lag. Like why? Why did I say anything? Can I say choose
curse?
Havana. I thought for sure they'd stay away, but hey, you know what? Maybe they have a curse. That's a huge advantage for this next fight.
Lord Hades switching to that Hanzo, and the double sniper is going to be really hard. It's going to make it hard for Robe as that bongo is committed from both sides, but an angle from Gold Dust is going to be able to take it out. What a shot by Gold Dust as he finds 2. He finds 3. He's just dinking heads. Someone stop him. They can't. Johnson and Wales forced to back up to their spawn now. Gold Dust found out he's going to be taken out as well. The spawn camp here on Ivana only works if you're able to not die immediately, but it looks like they did take that first team fight, and now a struggle here from Kent State. It was already an uphill battle, them having to cap the entirety of Havana, but now just getting out of spawn is a difficulty as the window comes out from Johnson and Wales. So much pressure applied to the side of Kent State, but Kent State really just trying to wrap themselves around the entirety of Johnson and Wales. Kent State having so much trouble just trying to walk out of spawn, and Johnson and Wales with the advantage here. A compositional switch will come out from Kent State. They will switch to a Ryan Arissa, but the window will keep them in their spawn once again. Capital with this window applying so much pressure as Kent State just trying to find a way out of their own spawn.
As the switch over from Gold Dust here onto the Pharah could make a huge difference. Just again trying to chunk people down, but Shinobu doesn't care.
Oh no! Shinobu shuts down the res, but the Tiger! Lord Hades comes back with the Tyrant and finds 2. Johnson and Wales finding more picks though as Capital finding 2 of his own. They have to stay on this cart here as the male is going to make it difficult for them to leave spawn. Once again, the Doof is going to get booped off. Oh no! Johnson and Wales, they finish the spawn hold against Kent State, and Kent State were the ones picking the map. Disaster falls. Johnson and Wales wins our first 3-map series of the tournament, taking it 2-1 and will advance to the semifinals. All right, everyone, welcome back to the Boston University Collegiate Cup. It is once again Lag and Ryan on the cast. We will be very quickly heading into Lijiang in just a moment, but it is the semifinals of this tournament. It is Northeastern University varsity team taking on JWU Blue. That is Johnson and Wales University. A very exciting match. We just came off a very close match between Kent State and JWU Blue, so I'm very excited to see how these two teams perform against each other here. Rogue taken out very early, and look at the ults here for Northeastern, already committing the flux right now, but they also have that visor and that dragon. Johnson and Wales, not much they can do about it, but luckily for them, the flux isn't going to find much. Now, the flux coming out from Johnson and Wales, and the visor from Mayo will be used in retaliation, but the first 2 picks coming out from Neats. Neats fighting 2 immediately, SCL finding pick of his own, Mayo taking out Capital, and yet another team fight win as overtime will trigger. It will be the last fight here, but someone has to get on the point. Falcon can't live long enough, and it looks like a clean 100-0 round win for Northeastern as they will take round 1 here on Busan. Salsa taken out first, but Sleeves drops as well. The main things are down. Capital finds the picks of his picks on his helmet. Tyre will not find anything as it's taken out by Shinobu. Mayo finding the pick on a Falcon, but Johnson and Wales answers back with 2 of their own. It's a back and forth fight here. Price Cube's kind of caught out, going to be taken out by Lermans, and now it's just Slee on the point. He drops the hammer. He will take out Robe, but it won't have too much use because Johnson and Wales are able to get that point capture. Finding another pick, Falcon and Rogue trying to open it up here for Johnson and Wales. Not all is lost. Continuing a very long team fight, but Mayo finding a different angle. Very nice rocket onto Rogue. Back and forth picks as Falcon doesn't really have a shield to hide behind as the window comes out from Northeastern themselves. The signal will drop to try and contest the point, and Neats will clean up the rest of Johnson and Wales University.
Online, he's gonna throw it right at the beginning of the point there.
That Molten Core will very heavily defend the entrance. Someone has to touch the point, but no one does. On the side of Johnson and Wales, no one from JWU Blue is able to touch and force overtime. So we'll see if it yields similar results as Johnson and Wales need to rotate, trying not to take too much spam. Falcon just kind of flop down and hold the point for as long as possible. Shinobu, but it's up to Shinobu here on this high ground, and he does exactly what he needs to do. Finding a pick on the Needs. Cheyenne narrowly escaping with a life, but not before Northeastern finds 3 picks of their own. Disaster strikes for Johnson and Wales. I'm not sure they could stabilize fast enough. Northeastern cleaning up Falcon. Rogue gets a pick, but it doesn't matter. The point capture progress is going up slowly. Will anyone be able to touch? Looks like Solsta is on the ball trying to make a difference. Almost taken out, falling very low. Falcon switches to Ryan just to try to get on, but they need to touch this point as Lermans falls, and Northeastern, another 2-0 sweep, looking so dominant in this tournament, will go on to the grand finals. And really, it's been Northeastern's show this entire tournament. So uh, we're really gonna have to see if anyone can make a difference in this tournament, and maybe turn things around. But as this semifinals, very quick semifinals comes to an end, Northeastern, of course, getting the win, heading on to the grand finals, another 2-0 sweep for them. It has been an honor to cast beside you, Ryan. We've casted 3 matches today in
Yeah.
this tournament, but for now, it has been Lag and it has been Ryan, and we will see you later.
Cheers.